Boom! What's going on, everybody? I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and this is Toy Talk. How many of you out there are fleet truck style fans? I know, Pete 379s. They are so popular in the model world. But really, how many of the 379s are actually on the road compared to Freightliner Cascadias? Sure, it may not be the owner-operator's dream truck, which most of the models are of the dream instead of reality. But being that everyone is getting 379s in their collection, these owner-operator Cascadias are bound to go up in the years to come, which is what I want your collections to do. I want that value to go up for you. So go on and grab my free report down at the link in the description below on tips for valuing your collection. Also, go on and hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss any of my videos, because I bring out new videos every week on the best new resin and die-cast models made. The Cascadia is the flagship model in the Freightliner product line. Its main design characteristic is fuel efficiency. It was introduced in the year 2008, and it got an update in 2013 called the Cascadia Evolution. And then it got another major redesign in 2018. The cab and the sleeper general design was carried forward from the first generation Cascadia. However, the grille and the hood and the updated headlights gave it a far more aggressive look. The interior, though, received a complete overhaul with a new dashboard, better seats, with a driver-centric approach to the gauges and the controls. The sleeper contains a larger bunk than before, redesigned cabinets for storage, and dimmable LED lights in the ceiling, inspired by aircraft. Also, the driver's loft option adds a collapsible table and two collapsible seats which stow beneath the bunk. The standard engine in the Cascadia is the Detroit DT12 with an automated manual transmission. Freightliner acquired Detroit Diesel to make their diesels. And the only way you can get a Detroit diesel today is to buy a Freightliner. The second generation Cascadia is available in a day cab, a mid-roof, or a raised roof condo version to meet the individual customer's needs. Now to talk about this beautiful 64 scale black with red accent 2019 Freightliner Cascadia with matching Wabash Duraplate trailer by Diecast Promotions. It is an owner-operator because it does not have any name on the door. It is in a striking black paint job. It's all gloss black with a gloss red accents all over the truck and trailer. Totally matching. It's a sharp-looking truck. Its item number is 60-0756. And it's officially licensed by Freightliner and Wabash Trailers. Now let's go on and open him up. Now, these guys are normally, the interiors are taped together. In the back of the box, you can see the beautiful mural, sky mural that they use on their packaging to make it look like it's a really nice package sitting on the shelf. And it uses the standard for DCP, the two-piece blister that's normally taped together, but I've already gone on and cut the tape so that we can open it up easily. Take the lid off here, and then there. Isn't that beautiful? Shiny and glossy. Take the truck and the trailer out. Come on out of there. Back there and back there. Now you can see in the package up here, it's got the extra set of door mirrors, and it's got two sets of the hood mirrors, the front minder mirrors. They don't install those factory because they would get broken in the package. But they do give you the extra set of door mirrors as well, just in case they get broken. Now, let's start off here with the trailer. Talking about the trailer. Isn't that sharp? It is a gloss black paint job on the Wabash Duraplate trailer. It has red side skirts underneath the trailer, and it's got a red roof on top that's also a gloss red. The rear wheels are they're 10-hole painted wheels. It's got solid black mud flaps. Those are plastic. It's got the standard screw down type landing gear. It's got your correct marker lights all over the trailer. It's got the standard screw down landing gear here so that you could set the trailer off by itself. Underneath, it's got a date of manufacture, and it's got die-cast in the mold, die-cast promotions made in China, where these are made. Then, underneath other detail, you can see the interior of the skirts here. And you can see underneath the rear axle and tandem display. It's got fixed tandems, they don't slide, but they've got the air brake canisters on each axle detail, and a nice representation of the rest of the suspension. And then it's got the Wabash style rear bumper on this trailer. If I turn it around, you can see the Wabash has the bar that hangs down. It's also got your Wabash Duraplate and your DOT striping on the back of the trailer. The roof lights, clearance lights, are not actually tampoed red because the whole thing is already red. But your brake lights are there and red. Both back doors do open to reveal a detailed interior of the trailer. It has the white walls with the metal plates down the side, which are good skid plates for your pallets, which is a Duraplate signature. That way these trailers don't get torn up by just sliding the pallet along the wall. It's also got a nice floor detail inside. It's got the front wall, and then the roof is painted red on the inside, and you can see the rib detail there. Turning him around to the passenger side, it's got the same details that were on the driver's side, including the Wabash graphic. And then we'll go on here to the front. The front of the trailer shows the rivet detail, just like on the sides. It's got the place where the airlines would hook up. It's just kind of a blob that's molded in, and this paint's a little bit thick over top of it, so it's not as defined as on some of the other trailers. And it's got the big Wabash tampo right there on the top. Now let's go on and talk about the tractor. Set that trailer off to the side. Isn't that paint job sharp? It's the 2019 Freightliner Cascadia, which was redesigned in 2018. It gets that new, very aggressive hood and the much more aggressive looking styled in headlights. On the front, we've also got your driving lights. Those are just a little tampo onto the bumper. The bumper's painted red, the same gloss red, and the lower fascia piece, the little lower air dam, is painted black, just like the real one would be, because it's a black fiberglass piece. The hood does open on this guy. It's got individual windshield wipers. They're an ABS part on this truck. It's got the visor up here, and on the visor it's got the roof clearance lights that are supposed to be there. Up on top, this one panel piece on the sleeper is painted bright glossy red to make it really shine. Over here on the passenger side, you can see it's got the black painted wheels, and it's got the black aero covers on the rear wheels. This also has the aero kit between the wheels. The quarter panels are painted black. Interior detail is pretty nice on these guys. It's got a real nice dashboard, seat, and steering wheel in the door panels. Sleeper detail, not so much. But you really can't see it through those two windows anyway. The steps on this one are molded in plastic and painted black. It's got the mirrors, and then it's got that other mirror so you can see down what's right beside you. Those are pretty nice. The body and the cab and the chassis is all die-cast, but most of the little extra parts are ABS plastic. The windshield is also clear ABS plastic. Then you've got under the hood, you've got your engine detail, which being a Freightliner should be a Detroit diesel. Being these newer conventionals, they've got that engine tucked way up under the firewall into the cab a little bit. So it gets hard to see the engine, but it's all under there. Driver's side has the same detail. You can see the tampo for the door handle. The mirror is in black. The same black steps and red skirts. And it's got the same aero kit on the rear axles. Turning them around to the back, it's got the single backup light, and it's got the 2 brake lights. Also, it's got mud flaps that are molded in ABS plastic, and they're actually part of the aero kit is mounted to them. The frame is die cast, 5th wheel pivots just like it should, and it is actually a die cast part, and it's set up to haul those trailers. You got a chrome piece here, which is the deck plate, and the ladder in there is also chrome plated. The quarter fenders are painted black, and then you've got the chrome bracket that hangs your airlines on. And there's very minimal amount of chrome on this truck. Also, when you turn it underneath, this truck has the underbody exhaust and the fancy SRC type really complicated exhaust system mufflers that come out, plus the underbody. Got your battery boxes, your air tanks, and your fuel tanks. Again, very little chrome actually on this truck. But you've also got your front suspension and then your rear suspension with differentials and your drive shafts. All on there. The steering is positionable. It's not truly steering because it just clicks in the different places it can stick. But there it is. It's there. Now let's hook this guy up so you can see it on the road, which I'll have to close up the landing gear to do that. This landing gear just screws down, so it's pretty simple to do. Then we'll just go on and hook this guy up here. And then close up the back doors. Now that truck would look super sharp sitting in a truck stop or running down the highways. Owner-operators, typically it seems like we love the classics, but I don't know, something about these new aero trucks, they just don't quite have the pizzazz, it seems. However, some of these paint jobs and the fuel efficiency you're getting out of them, I think that truly makes up for it. And I think this truck would look good sitting next to any 379 on a layout.
I know, 379s are the classic look, but these Cascadias are really sharp, and with their fuel efficiency over the classic conventionals, I'd put one of these in my collection instead of another 379 that everyone else already has. Having items that only a few people have in your collection makes it stand out, and it's the rare pieces that people notice. So if your collection is filled with only pieces that everyone else already has, who is going to take note? To help you grow your collection with pieces that people will notice, grab my free report on valuing your collection with the link in the description down below. And as always, please like, comment, subscribe, and ring that bell to get notified of all of my future videos. Also, please go on and share this video with your friends on your social media. Thanks for watching. I'm Logan, the 64th Gear Jammer Skeele, and this is Toy Talk.